minus 1 over 3. The keylog here is going to be showing all the things I'm going to be pressing on the calculator, so you can easily follow along. But as a rule of thumb, before you always start calculating anything, it is best that you first clear your calculator. And to do that, all you need to press is to press Shift 9. Shift 9 is to clear the calculator, the setup, or the memory, or all. I want to clear all, so I press 3 and equal to we amount to yes. Then I'll press AC to reset all. So now I know that my calculator is set to the default settings, and if I check the mode, I'm on the computer mode, that is 1. So I can go ahead and try and solve this question. So what we have is 0.064 raised to power minus 1 over 3. I'll try and put it exactly as it is expressed in the question. So I open my brackets, then 0.064. I close the bracket. Raised to power minus 1 over 3. I will be x raised to power button. Okay. So I want to put a fraction, so I can say minus the fraction here. This is the fraction button. Okay. Minus 1. Then I will go to the denominator 3. And I need to confirm, am I getting the question as it was given to me exactly into the calculator? Yes. All I need to do now is just to press the equal to sign. And you can see out of the options that we are given, that means option A is the correct option, 5 over 2. That is done and dusted. Let's move on to our next question. So in this question number 3, we are told to solve y plus 1 over 2 minus 2y minus 1 over 3 is equal to 4. Instead of y as a variable of the unknown, I'm going to be using x, because x is a variable that the calculator perfectly understands to solve for whenever it's evaluating equation. So I'm going to be using x in place of y, and I want to see what is going to be the value for this y in this question. So I'm going to input the fraction in the first place, because this is a fraction. We're having y plus 1 as numerator over 2 as the denominator. So I'm going to press x plus 1, and to get x, I will use alpha close bracket, and you can see that is x plus 1. Now I'm through with the numerator. I will press the forward button to go to the denominator, which is 2, and then press the forward button to input the negative sign here, minus. So this minus, again I'm having another fraction, so I press the fraction button, 2y minus 1, but I know that is 2x, and to get x is alpha close bracket minus 1, and I'm dividing by 3. Okay, so I go out of that fraction, and I need to input this equality sign, but I cannot use this equality sign, because if I press that, it will try to evaluate the solution to what I've input in the calculator. I want to use this equal to on top of the calc button, and since it is written in red, I just press the alpha calc, and you can see that is amounting to equality sign, and I can still input whatever value I want. I want to say it is equal to 4, so I press 4, and I need to check, do I get everything correctly? If that's the case, I can now solve for x, and to solve for x, I press the shift calc, which is equating that I'm trying to evaluate the solution I'm solving for x. The initial value, I don't want it to be minus 8, I want it to be 0, because here I'm having negative 29, positive 29 as the minimum and the maximum values. I want to start from 0, so you can either go to the positive or the negative numerator. So I can press equal to, and you can see the calculator is telling me that the solution to this question is that my unknown is minus 19. That means B is the correct option. Y is minus 19. Is the calculator not interesting? It is interesting. Here in question number 4, we are to simplify correct to 3 significant figures, 27.63 raised to power 2 minus 12.37 raised to power 2. So let's input that directly into the calculator. We have 27.63 raised to power 2 minus 12.37 raised to power 2. So checking to confirm that there is no mistake, you can just press the equal to sign, and we can see here it is being expressed in fractions. To convert to decimal, we use standard to decimal button, and if I press that, you can see this is 610.4. But we are asked to get that correct to 3 significant figures, and looking at all these options, we can see that option D, 610, is what we get when we round up 310.4 to 3 significant figures. 4 will be rounded down to 0, and adding that to 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. So we have 610, and option D is the correct answer.